that might make a difference in how all this is handled is that it's a camp for rich kids. These were kids from wealthy families. These were wealthy white kids.
Didn't know.
And their parents paid almost $5,000 for their kids to go to sessions at this camp. And as awful as it sounds, me and you both know, it'll get more attention than if this was a bunch of poor kids. And the weather service said like 3 to 6 inches of rain, ended up being 12. The river came up really quickly. The weather service wasn't getting the information out as they should. There's no sirens in that area to warn people that the river's coming up. Should the camp directors have heeded the original warnings and moved the kids up, the kids that were washed away were the younger of the fellows, and their cabins were right next to the river. Well, the other campers, the older ones, are up on the hill, and they're fine. So maybe they should have taken the initiative and moved those little guys up to the top of the hill for the night. But hindsight's 20/20. The fact is, a lot of little kids have lost their lives in this flood, and it's a preventable tragedy. It's just a shame. Will we hear more from these parents? Probably. Money gets attention. We all know it's true. And these were wealthy children.
Yeah, that part.
Just tragic. Just little guys.
And look, y'all already know on this channel we hold racist Caucasian people accountable. And sometimes, because if we don't, who will? And before we get to this video, if you don't like black people, black issues, black talks, get the step. Racial discrimination against African Americans has a long and difficult history in Texas, including areas like Kirk County. Slavery. Kirk County had a slave population before the Civil War, with some families only enslaved people around Kerrville and Central Point. The KKK was active in Texas, using violence and terror tactics, and hanging from ropes became a prevalent form of racial intimidation. One instance involved the hanging from ropes of 6 black men in Kerrville in 1894. Recent discussions in Kerrville acknowledge that racism, while perhaps not always overt, continues to be a reality for some members of the local black community. Make sense. And the ironic part is, all this stuff happened, the flood happened on the 4th of July. And again, rest in peace to those young girls that died in that flood. But this woman was right. Money gets attention. Just look at these sundown towns. Every time they have a major disaster, they get all the right media. They get the sympathy from the whole country. I told y'all, on a lot of my videos, all of my videos, I'm always telling y'all about the media. They know how to make you care about something and not